Alright, this is the first example of chapter 7, question 128. So first, let's read the question. Question 128. Visible length of wavelength 550 nanometer falls on a single slit and produce its second diffraction minimum at an angle of 45 degrees relative to the incident direction of the light. Part A, what is the width of the slit? And part B, at what angle is the first minimum produced? So again, first part when we are solving the problem is to write down the relevant information. We know that lambda is equal to 550 nanometer. Theta is at 45 degrees, and we are told that it's the angle for the second minimum. Now I drawn a simple diagram over here. We can see the central maximum, the first minimum, and the second minimum. Now note, just to be clear, we could also use the second minimum on the bottom part. Generally, we tend to use the one above the central maximum. I think it's just more natural, but this one is also at 45 degrees. They are symmetric on both sides, all right? So part A, we're asked to find basically the width of the slit that produced this interference pattern. And basically, we have the M, we have the lambda, we have the angle. We can easily isolate the width of the slit, and it's equal to m lambda sine theta, and we will get 1.56 multiplied by 10 minus 6 meter. All right, part B, we are now asked to find the angle for the first minimum. Now, just in order to not completely butcher my diagram, I'm gonna use the angle, the bottom angle over here. So I'm gonna call it theta B. So the theta we're looking for the second part of the problem. Now in this case, because we found the width of the slit in part A, we now have all the information we need to solve part B. So basically, we will need to isolate the angle, and we will need to use the inverse function on m multiplied by lambda divided by the width of the slit. If we plug in the value, we get 20.7 degrees. All right, so the logic is nearly identical to what we did in chapter 6. Obviously, this is a practice as an example. Make sure you understand each of the part here. All right, so see you in the next video for another example.